Hello, I wanted to share a funny story with you all. Last year, about late May, early June, I went to Strasbourg, all by myself, an entire week. It was great. But on the first night I got there, I was in bed, just closed my eyes, about to go to sleep, and the voice, yes, that one, comes out, decides to make an appearance, and he says to me, "Did you lock the front door?" Now, it's pretty certain I had, because I remember when I left home, I locked every door. I had like this list on my front door of all the things to do, and I ticked them off one by one as they're all done, so everything was safe and secure. Also, I remember getting halfway, walking to the train station, halfway there, the voice said, "Did you lock the front door?" So I went back to check, and it was locked. So I just went on my holiday as I did. But that night, the voice made his appearance and said, "Did you lock the front door?" And I thought to myself, I'm pretty certain I did. Then I remembered that there's this thing, or these things called false memories, where you think you remember something quite clearly and quite vividly, but you don't. You're remembering it all wrong. And most humans do this because it's just the way the brain works sometimes. You remember things wrong sometimes. Usually it's like over the space of like 10, 15, 20 years. But in my case, it can sometimes be days or even less than one day. And I was like, what if I did not? What if I just convinced myself I did? And I didn't get much sleep that night. And I went a bit mad. So one thing was, I didn't lock the front door. What if squatters break in? What if they break in and live there and destroy all my personal possessions? What if all my memories, the backup photos I have in my home. What the frick is that? Anyway, what if they destroy that? Plus destroying all my memories and everything I love. And worse things. So you can imagine that was fun that night. Looking back, it's not a funny story because at the time I went a bit mad. It's a great way to ruin a holiday. What the frick is... Oh, that's a wasp. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not good with insects. And why are you... Okay, I'm going outside to continue this. Anyway, as I was saying, it ruined the night for me. I mean, I enjoyed the rest of the holiday because the next day I just completely forgot about it. That's one of the perks of being forgetful. You forget things, including the things that you worry about immensely. Yep, the Wasps there now. I'm not going back. Anyway, it was a great holiday, and I thought it was a funny story which I just wanted to share with you all. And I'm back, away from the Wasp, who seemed intent on following me. I locked him in the shed, or her. I don't know if bees have genders or not. Do they? Let me know in the comments if you actually know this. I'm pretty certain there is. But I suppose it doesn't really work like that with wasps and like it does with us people. Anyway, I was on about forgetfulness and how I often forget things and sometimes make myself paranoid for no reason. Now the story, there should be a lesson to this story, but I don't think there is. Because other than recording myself locking that front door, there wasn't much I could have done that night to convince myself I had locked the front door. Anyone else get that? Or is it just me? Sometimes I wonder if I am the only one who is like this. I mean, it stands to reason that I won't be. And that there's a ton of people as screwed up as I am. Probably more so. But sometimes it just feels like other people don't have these problems. Some people will have this instance once in their lifetime and that'll be about it. I don't. I seem to get this on a weekly basis. Questions, weird things like, did you forget this? Did you remember that? Or if you didn't lock that door, did you switch the oven off? All little things, all leading to other instances that could lead to badder, bigger things, which I hate. I absolutely hate it. I have no idea how to get past this. I really don't. But I suppose it could always be worse. I mean, is it a first world problem that I often forget things like this? Or is this a generally bad thing? I don't know anymore. I really don't.